Alrighty, how's it going? Howling, Bear, and Seth. Hello, chatter, men, women, and bang out there. Howling got that one. I can't change the rest of my windows. I think I figured out the YouTube issue. Somehow, when my stream died, YouTube queued up a bunch of streams. So when I was changing the title, I was changing future streams, not the current one. So the title would change every 2 streams. Super weird. Error. Oh, what the fuck? That's not a to click. Okay, there we go. Also, for the people who are like, well, the people like me, who are trying to figure out how to do more of the ordeal call stuff. So apparently these high difficulty nodes is where you get the red currency from to unlock more stuff. I guess we'll have to do that at some point. Yo, how's it going, Sith? Just found out.
It's so wet and moist outside. Stephanie, come and pick me up, you woo.
Okay, that's weird, Isa. How's it going, though?
ようこそレオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチの強化ラボへ。今日も元気に始め。
What do you mean your TTS? It played. Oh, I actually have 4 of them. What? I wonder if they gave... Maybe I unlocked some of them when I collected everything? I don't know why I have so many of them now. Back up to 1,000 orbs though, so that's cool. Daily singles, true! Those mission ones? Really? That's interesting. Let me... Can I not add this as a thing? Oh, there we go. Okay. Bro, let Bear ask his fucking questions, man. Holy shit, don't jump on him. Just because he had to sit through Jax's dog shit rolls and you gotta remind him of them. Maybe there's a reason he forgot about it, you know? T1 fans at MSI will make a lol. Bro, you haven't seen... There's no way you haven't seen it yet. That's crazy. I didn't say it though, Bear said it. Watch it on Wednesday? Bro, that's on you, my guy. How the fuck are you waiting 4 days to watch it? That's crazy. Well, those rolls suck. As we just get started then. If you're not caught up, then feel free to mute or whatever the stream. GG. I'm gonna go see Superman this weekend, so hopefully it's good. Okay. You'd ruin it. You haven't played LB7? So then why do you care about Ordeal Call, bro? Ordeal Call has been the most mid thing I've ever read of mid my entire life. Bro, Bear is an actual menace when it comes to spoilers, though. He's like, did you know Chovy got 17 kills in game 3, and then Chovy got 24 kills in the first game, and then fucking Omega carried? True. None of that's true, by the way, but... Wait, Seth, are you caught up? Or did you read Ordeal Call? Since when have you read Black Clover? What? You're just getting rage baited by Bear? That's fine. That's a daily occurrence for me, so... Okay, I think everyone is gone that hasn't read yet, so... So what have we done so far? So we're in a Holy Grail War. Classic. He's gonna adapt every... Bro, I don't know. I have not caught up on the manga. I stopped watching after like episode 120 or something. When they went on their first hiatus, I stopped watching. Bro, I don't want to do Ordeal Call 1 either, but we gotta do. I don't even remember what was going on. Oh yeah, we met some dude that looks like Lev Lanier, right? That's all I remember. The evil midget? Bro, you can't call them that. Which one's evil? This one? Oh yeah, we did meet this guy, right? Kind of annoying. Don't like him. Alright. I have no idea what happened last time. It's been so long. Section 5, Arrow 1. I don't even know how many sections this fucking thing has. Oh yeah, Kama did give people flowers, that's right. Wait, they're so precious! Look at them! Oh my god, you're so cute! Holy fucking shit, boys, we're so back! This is the best chapter ever! Holy fuck, Farmer Sakura, what the fuck is this? Dude, that's so true. Where's she when you need her? How many wind turbines do you think those, or how many birds do you think those wind turbines have killed? This is great. Just look at all these wonderful materials. Yay! Wait, they're so adorable. Their hats have, like, little soccer on them. They got the thing going on where, like, the sleeves are longer than... Wait! They look like that chick from Codename Kids Next Door. What's her name? Where her sleeves are too long for her arms. I remember, I think she was number 4? I don't remember though. That's what the jacket reminds me of. There goes our leader, looking smug again. I don't mind it though. She really loves her job. I get it, makes me want to show her all our best materials. I'll help with her harvest however I can. Stares. Say, do you know where Saber is? I want her to take a look at these too. I think she went out on patrol. I see, she really does take her job seriously, doesn't she? Wait, this is so meta. I assume most people don't know, but Sakura was supposed to summon Saber, but they were trying to summon Saber for her. I mean, I guess it was true for Rin as well, but like, in Fate Stay Night, that's pretty meta. I know she's just trying to grow safe, but I wish she'd try get to know everyone here better. Including me. I mean, we're master and servant for CPU's sake. Oh, Saber's back. Who is it? Oh my god, of course. Okay, so she gets Medusa Saber. I guess that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't see that one coming. Wow, they're really trying to play up the Fate Stay Night trope here. Oh, welcome back, Saber. Did you find anything amiss? No. Sakura, just so you know. Sakura, oh, right, that's my name, isn't it? I'm so sorry, I really do appreciate you naming me after the cherry blossom design on my clothes. I'm just still not used to having a name yet. Anyway, what is it? Nothing important. I just want to let you know that a sudden reveal of the material you're hiding behind your back isn't going to elicit much of a reaction from me. How many times have you tried to surprise me with giant materials at this point? You should understand by now that I can't react the way you want. You're wasting your time. Yeah, she should give her a giant monster can. Alright, I'm sorry. I just stopped by to make my regularly scheduled report. I'll be heading back out right away. Wait, look at this newly processed material we got from Keep. Have you ever seen anything like it? I think they processed it in a way similar to cooking, or at least something like it. I think it's called bread, or naan. Anyway, it's got a little Ronimon in it too, so I'm sure you can make good use of it. Why don't you at least replenish your Ronimon before you go? I already did that earlier. Alright. Isn't it fascinating knowing the materials we make can be turned into things like this? I kind of like to learn how to make this, but I guess that would be stepping on Keep's toes a bit. Okay, I'm done eating. I'm leaving. Already? Alright, see you later then. Bye-bye. Sakura, I know you care a lot about Grow. I also know how much you hope nothing bad will happen to it, or to the work you do here. So that's my goal. I'm your servant, so I'm going to do everything I can to make your wish come true. But that doesn't make us friends. Cold as always. We might look to be of similar age, but that is just how we appear. There's no point in us trying to be friendly. Yeah, maybe you're right, but I still feel like I'm going now. Do your job, Sakura, and I'll do mine. Well, back to work, I guess. This lot seems like it should have tons of big material, so I better psych myself up. Oh. Ooh, that's your time to get serious pose, isn't it, leader? The legendary pose you only do when you're hyped up. It's been a long time since I've seen you do that. I bet that means today will be a good day. Come on, don't be weird. I was just psyching myself up a little. I mean, I guess you could say it's become kind of a habit, but still. This is for the best. It must be. I don't know why, but something really is telling me not to get too close to her. So I'm sure this is for the best. Huh? Whoa there. See, I knew she'd show up. A servant and their master. Hey there, I'm Lancer. Pardon the intrusion. Isn't this the cook guy? Let's see, looks like you're packing a sword. I'm guessing you're a saber. Pretty small sword, though. It may be small, but it's plenty sharp enough to kill you. Try to see for yourself. Don't do this, Lancer. It's impossible. You haven't got a chance. Not with me as your master. I'm a useless, hopeless sinner. I don't deserve to win. I only deserve to be punished. Just kidding. Don't worry. I've got a weapon on me. Sure, but I'm not here to fight. Especially not when it looks like you're missing your master. Huh? What are you saying? You're a servant in a Holy Grail war, aren't you? Of course I am, but right now I've got more important things to worry about. Before we fight, we eat. Food's the most important thing, you know. Like they say, you can't fight on an empty stomach. In my case, I can't fight until I've fed my master something so good it snaps her out of her funk. And that's why I'm here. I need ingredients, not a fight. So put your sword away, Saber. Are you an idiot? Do you really believe anyone would fall for that? Well, I'm gonna need you to, or we're really not gonna get anywhere. Okay, how about this? Why are you just sitting on the ground? Saber, call your master here. I never lie. Let me talk to your master. They'll see that I mean what I say. So you really are an idiot. Now I get it. They must be trying to keep me busy here so another unit can go after Sakura. Huh? I told you this wouldn't work. Let's just go home. Sakura! What is it, Saber? You look like you've just seen a ghost or something. You're okay. That's a relief. But no, I can't let my guard down yet. I might have just beat them here. There's an enemy in the area. We should take you from here just to be safe. There we go. I'm gonna put you down now, okay? Why did you just rush ahead like that, you big jerk? Lancer. How did he get here so quickly? He couldn't have followed me. I was going as fast as I could. Unless he's as fast as I am. What's with the look? Oh yeah, I got a little protection from the wind, so I'm not as slow as I maybe look. So you used me to find out where my master was? No, you just ran off without saying anything. Besides, I only asked you to get your master. I didn't say I was going to wait there for you. So, when you just ran off, I figured you were showing me the way, so I followed. But never mind that, it's not important anyway. Hey there, are you Saber's master? Yes? You don't need to speak with them, Sakura, just stand back. I keep telling you, I'm not here to fight, I'm a cook first and foremost. And I can't do any cooking in this world without materials, so I came here to get some. Since you're the ones growing everything, you ought to have some premium quality stuff, right? Cooking? Does that mean you made those new materials going around? Oh, did you try one? Good stuff, right? It was delicious. Just thinking about it sends me over the moon. Haha, yeah? Well, I'm glad to hear even AIs like my cooking. But it hasn't been enough to cheer up my melancholy master here. And since if you want to make the best food, you need the best ingredients, I figured I'd come right to the source. I see. Are you buying this, Sakura? You actually believe him? Well, if he was trying to fool us, I don't think this is the kind of thing he would be saying. Plus, if he wanted to fight, I'm sure he would have attacked you before you came back here. And then there's that wonderful smell. Do you smell it? Well, yes, I do. So I think he's telling the truth about being a cook. As the prime AI of Grow, it's my job to provide materials to keep for them to use. Just so we're clear, I'm not the one asking for them. Besides, remember what I said earlier? I was just hoping someone at Keep would teach me how to cook. There's so many things I want to know, so why don't we try taking him at his word, Saber? I took you for timid. You're far more stubborn and stupid than I realized. Hey, don't call me stupid. You don't make a move without my permission, so much as look at her in a way I don't like and I'll kill you. No, not only you, I might just start with your master. Fine by me. Well, it's not by me. No, wait, if anyone's dying here, it's gonna be me, I can tell. Hey, I was just agreeing to them giving us the ingredients I want. You're not dying anytime soon, not with me protecting you. This is great. I can already feel the wind changing. Okay, let's get to it. Show me the best materials you've got. Come to think of it, this might be the first time anyone has ever so aggressively pursued quality material. Okay, I'm gonna do the very best I can to help you. I'm still not sure exactly what kind of material you think is the best, but I can at least start by showing you to our warehouse. You'll find all our best materials in there ready to be shipped out. Right from Fate Amazon. That sounds great, thanks. Oh, you really do have plenty to choose from here. This is promising. We've got all kinds of ingredients I've never seen before. But the mark of a good chef is their ability to tell what'll make a good dish even before it's cooked. Now, let's see what you've got. Those are the materials I'm proudest of over there. I hope he's satisfied with them. Looks to me like he's just rummaging through them without any real thought. For all we know, this whole thing could be a ruse to lower the material's value. How far are we willing to trust him? She is onward. Now he's sniffing them. He may well lick them next, if we let him. He might even take a bite out of them. Wouldn't it just be better if I killed him before he got the chance? Now, take it easy. If he actually licks or bites any of it, I'll have him pay. Even if he does, it'll only affect one lot. I think this is just what he does to assess quality. I hope he doesn't take too long. Excuse me, but you're Lancer's master and keeps Prime AI, right? Probably. Probably? Our personalities were randomly assigned to us. I think something must have gone wrong with mine, because I don't have nearly the sense of duty other AIs do. As far as I can remember, I never did. Hell, if anything, I don't even feel like I deserve to be a master and a HGW anymore, or at all. I don't know what's going on. Now that I've met you and seen how capable you are, it's clearer than ever. I can't cover it up anymore. Not that I was ever really trying to. I think there are fundamental bugs in my programming as both an AI and master. Oh, you think so? You don't look bugged to me. Yeah, I do. But, oh right, I almost forgot to ask you. What's your name? I'm Sakura. Saber came up with it for me. Me? I don't have a name. Yes, you do. Lancer? You said you felt like that was your name, right? Don't hide it, names are important. Hey, this one's got a great shape. How's it smell? Oh, nice. Oh, can I get any Elper? How the fuck do you say that? What? Sarah. Oh, it's a plant. Translates to cherry tree. Did I roll? I mean, I did my daily singles. How's it going, Oliver?
Cerejeira. Cerejeira.
Oh, it is Cerejeira. Cerejeira. Brazilian Portuguese. Great. Cerejeira. Sarah. Can I just call her Sarah? Cerejeira, that's a lovely name. If you say so. Did you try Lancer's cooking too, Cerejeira? It's really delicious, isn't it? So Lancer's been cooking it himself? It's so good, I've been hoping he would teach me how to make it as well. I bet he would if you asked him. He's a really weird servant. He hasn't fought a single battle since he was summoned. All he does is cook and make me eat what he made. Oh my. I get the sense you really like him. But don't want to say it, right? Being able to eat his delicious cooking whenever you want, it almost sounds like you're bragging about a doting boyfriend. Anyway, Saber's a great servant too. She's pretty curt most of the time, but she's actually really sweet. Anytime I do anything even slightly dangerous, she stands behind me and keeps watch over. Sakura? Guess that means I should keep my big mouth shut. I'm sorry, I'm not usually this talkative. But the type Gs tend not to be much for conversation, so I'm enjoying this talk quite a bit. You're weird. You do know I'm an enemy master, right? And still you're talking to me like we're friends? We were all AIs that only existed to perform our assigned functions before we were given these pseudo-personalities. So I think each of us has some aspects to our personalities that are at least a little irrational or peculiar. Honestly, just wanted to try talking with you, even if you're an enemy master. I know that doesn't change the fact that we're rivals, but so what? Just because we're rivals doesn't mean we can't also be friends, right? Does it? I'm not sure I have any business being anyone's friend. Prime AI master, someone's friend. Doesn't matter what. I've never felt like anything I've done so far has ever qualified me to be anything more than I am. So far. Now who's saying weird things? We didn't even exist until the randomizer made us into masters, right? But who cares if you made a mistake or two in your past AI life? You really think so? Yes, I do. So don't worry about whether you're qualified or not. You're weird. Here we go. These are the best materials I've seen yet. Size, sheen, both perfect. I'll take the whole lot. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, not at all, it's fine. Yes, we were just having a little chat. It was very productive. Well, hey, glad to hear it. Anyway, I can pay you in Roniman, right? Here you go. Oh my, so much? Are you sure you're not giving us an advantage here? Well, I did just drop it in out of nowhere. It's only fair I pay a little extra. Well, thank you very much. Here, Saber, why don't you take some too? I don't need all this. You do know you just gave us, your enemies, a significant advantage, right? Are you sure you know what you're doing, Lancer? Or are you just that confident you can beat me even with a handicap like this? Man, you're really itching for a fight, aren't you? Like I said, I'm not planning to fight anyone for a while. I won't be doing anything but cooking until I finally put a smile on my master's face. And how long is a while? Like it or not, we're still participants in this Holy Grail war. We will eventually have to fight. How long is a while? Beats me. Personally, I think we could all stand to take our time with this war. You and me, yes, but everyone else too. We should all eat our fill, really make sure our bellies are full. Then, once we have nothing better to do, we can hold a big tournament or something to work off the food. Anyway, we'll be on our way now. I've got to use these choice ingredients to make my greatest dish ever. Just you wait, Master. This time, I'm really gonna blow your socks off. I told you, don't expect me to wait for that. Well, goodbye. Bye-bye. I was hoping to ask Lancer about cooking, but I couldn't work up the nerve. I don't blame you. I would have done whatever it took to stop you if you tried. This had better not happen again. It would be challenging enough to keep you safe during this Holy Grail war without you putting yourself in harm's way like you did here. You think I was in danger? Oh please, you can't seriously be thinking of them as actual friends now. If you are, you're far too naive for your own good. Maybe. I guess I just love Grow more than anything. So, I can't help but have a soft spot for anyone who appreciates it and the quality of our materials. Well, you should work on that. They're the only other Holy Grail War participants we've met so far. We can't expect the others to be like them. We were lucky this ended peacefully. That is all it was, though. Luck. Should this happen again, there's no tell. What was that? Hey, come in. What happened over there? No, the poor girls! We're in trouble. Look at their hats! We're under attack. It's a servant. Oh hell yeah, I got missions done for that.
海の日というと 日本では祝日としての認識が強いとのことですが、慣れた頃
Hell
ほど
yeah,
油
funds.
断しやすいもの、受け取り忘れにはご注意くださいね、先輩。
I'm gonna set this as the stream title. I don't have an easy way to edit the title between nodes, so. Alright. Arrow 2. Line up over there. Understood. Is it what the build AIs look like? Are they wearing clothes? You're things, not people. Don't waste my time with pointless sounds. Just do as I say, silently. I don't even need to hear a yes out of any of you. I know exactly what it is I need to do. I expect the same level of focus from all of you. This should happen automatically as you simply follow your highest priority. Complete obedience to me. I hate this guy so much. Ideally, there should not be a single wasted moment for any AIs working under someone as brilliant as me. Good. Now time to activate my new modified programming. First, I'll use my Prime AI authority to disable the limiters, max out all the parameters, and ignore the safeties. Music to my ears. What a lovely symphony to fill the air. The force rendezvous transfer program is working properly. Quantity, transfer, speed, stability, all working perfectly. It is all well and good. However, there is another problem that needs to be dealt with. Some of you started singing, despite your lord's explicit orders, didn't you? Did he not just command you to stop wasting his time with pointless sounds? Can you dullards not obey a simple order? Do not expect forgiveness simply because you succeeded in making beautiful music. Isn't that right, Master? Your only option now, is to punish them accordingly. That is a logical conclusion. That is the natural way of the world. Besides, if they break down, you can always make more. Go on, then. Do it. Good point. I'll conduct another extraction. Oh my god, he killed. Haha. Ha 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 ha! Now do you understand, Your lord's orders are absolute. Whatever he says, goes. That's right, no one defies me. I'm the greatest, most perfect being in this world. That superiority gives me a right, no duty to stand atop others. This is the ideal I strive for. In the name of that ideal, I am willing to employ the most logical and efficient means necessary to win this war. Right you are, Master. Those with power should rule those without. It is only natural. Why his eyes look like Hogseas from Apothecaries? What is Apothecaries? It's precisely why I must rule this world and why I must win this Holy Grail war to become the new central governing AI. That is the best outcome for this entire world. It is what will make all the other AIs the happiest. Your silence is forlorn, but your face is beautiful. I can see everything through it. Panic, pain, fear, bewilderment. and all the while you retain your sacrificial, mindless determination to your duties. That is the function you serve as an artificial doll. It is why you can never escape even the cruelest fate. He said the thing, fate. Yes, this is your curse. What else could it be but a curse? Now dance for me, my little mime. I will be enjoying your show from my room filled with the scent of life. Alright, we have both recovered our energy. I trust you see a path to becoming the king of this world. Of course I do. We'll start by eating the low-hanging fruit. For the time being, we'll save the cowards who join forces for later. Our next target will be our other neighboring area. Bro. That was Saber's domain, as I recall. I doubt they will have teamed up with Berserker's Repair, given how separate their petitions are. Don't worry about the other side's forces. In the worst case, we can just use the trump card I finished tuning up. Good point. I can't wait for that to start flowing out from its room. Come, caster. The day of my coronation is close at hand. Then I, the head of the Makiri family, will reach the root entirely on my own power? What? Why is he a Makiri? And once I have the root, all the world's evils, all its ideals will be mine. Ha ha ha. Mwah ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. The head of the Makiri family. Master has mentioned that several times and I still have no notion of what it means. It's the name of Sakura's family. I suspect even Master himself is unaware of what he is saying. I wonder where his master personality came from. Then again, I suppose one might ask the same of me. Regardless, now that we are here, our only concern is to fulfill our role as pawns in this Holy Grail war. We are all alike. Every living thing is a pawn of the gods, of the story being told. All we need to do is release the desires given to us and live our lives with hedonistic pleasure until death takes us. Come then, let us feast on their screams. Just as I did when I indulged myself in that room. Oh my god, no, look at their hats! Oh. Damage is significant. We have to get out of here. This is awful. We have to help them. Keep moving, Sakura. Now, tell me, where are the enemies fewest in numbers? Looking at the number of AI comms, I think it's probably field N34. And that's where you need to fall back to. I can handle these things individually without much trouble. There are so many of them. Yeah, I understand. Hey, get a hold of yourself. Sorry, I'm fine. I just tripped, that's all. Well, it seems the AIs here quite enjoy the taste of dirt. So you're the ones doing this. Caster, the pleasure is all mine. I hope you can forgive my poor manners. I'm not quite done feeding my pets, you see. Eat up. Ew. Ah, stop it! Please stop this. Don't be ridiculous. What sense in there in not finishing such a delicious feast? What's our excuses for masters you and Berserker's master are? Masters are supposed to be superior mages. So how is it possible that there are so many dullards among you? Are the basics truly beyond all of you? I know we're fighting a Holy Grail war, but even so, this is going too far. These girls keep this world functioning. We need them. And not just here in Grow. They're the foundation of everything that makes this world what it is. If you keep killing them, how will the world continue on? Everything will start warping and falling apart. Oh please, these AIs will be regenerated soon enough. The worst that will happen is a temporary reduction in their numbers. And these materials you're growing, I can't imagine they need any help from you. They will grow just fine on their own. Yes, once I'm the central governing AI, I'll automate this entire partition. Making cutbacks where resources are being wasted is just being sensible. You're wrong. That will never... Please, you must understand. You don't know how seriously we take our jobs, how much pride we take in our work. I'm sure that's true for the girls in build as well. The hell I care. I'm not like you lower forms of AI. Excess is excess, period. I don't mind dying, I don't care what happens to me. But please, whatever you do, don't destroy Grow. If you want to fight, then I'll fight you myself. Obviously I'm here to fight, however, we're still going to keep eating in the meantime. My pets and I share a stomach, you see. But if you're not feeling up to it, I don't mind waiting until we finish every last morsel in this area. No, you can't. Forget it, Sakura. There's no point in talking to them. They're going to try to destroy Grow no matter what you say. Fighting is our only option. She's still reeling. I can't be sure. Give me 1 second. I sneeze. She's still reeling. I can't be sure she'll be able to provide me with the magical energy I need. So I can't plan on being able to use my Noble Phantasm. I can't let her use up her command spell here either. On top of all that, I've got one hand tied behind my back since I have to worry about minimizing collateral damage. Even so, I have to do the best I can with what I have. I refuse to let Sakura die here. She took her glasses off, holy shit. Ah, great, I can't use my Noble Phantasm. I don't know that any of that did anything. Yo, how's it going, Jay? I mean, we're just gonna die. The noise are too loud to hear. Oh fuck, I forgot to turn it down, yeah. This is an ordeal call. See, it's so quiet here, but it's like so loud. When we're in a node, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's quiet here, right, to you guys, or no? Oh, petrifying mystic eyes and a monster faintly seen by light. Are you Medusa? Work it out for yourself. I can handle the familiars, but there are just too many of them. Battle way louder. I'll try to see what's up with that. We're just gonna have to run for it, even if it means abandoning Grow. At least Sakura will. No, Saber, we can't, please. That would defeat the whole purpose. What's this? Already out of energy? Seems you can't use your Mystic Eyes in rapid succession. Or at the very least, not at a level strong enough to instantly petrify me at this distance. Of course, even if you did use them on me, I would resist their effects. I'm superior to you after all. As I thought, my job remains the same. I'll just keep my distance and continue to overwhelm you with sheer numbers. There's no different. You can't set the sound different. Oh my god, no, not Sakura. You can't change the sound when you're in battle versus out of battle, which is one thing I hate. Oh my god, she's dying. Sakura! I'm sorry, but it's okay. I'm okay. Don't be ridiculous. Of course you're not okay. Allow me to deliver the finishing blow. But first, those eyes of yours, they're terrible. They've seen things they shouldn't. I'm gonna gouge them from your skull. You made a sign. I hope you're not a T1 fan. And then I'm going to bask in the repentant screams of my beautiful new bride. Hold it right there. Is this where we show up? You're a T1 fan? Damn, hate to hear that. Alright, section 3. I'm a Genji fan, so... I am Ayus, the prime AI of repair. We've come in response to your request for emergency aid. I know we're in the middle of a Holy Grail war, but it's still Repair's job to treat damaged AIs. I can't possibly ignore an official request for help. You really came, thank goodness. Sakura, you called them here? I saw a Type T on my way here, so I entrusted her with an SOS while I helped her escape. It's an emergency system meant for Grow to request for help from Repair in case there's some kind of disaster. I don't know if anyone would actually come, but I thought it could at least be... it would be better than doing nothing. That's absurd. It would be like asking someone burgling your home for help putting out a house fire. What? But for whatever reason, I guess it worked in this case. Ugh, great, it's that caster again. He really ought to be ashamed, pulling the same shit over and over. Has he just never heard the word brazen before or something? So, do I... I forgot that they made Shion a lolly. So, those two have been binging on AIs here as well as in Repair. Huh? Caster? Damn it, I thought it'd be... Well, looks like I was way off the mark. Can we leave now? No. Oh wait, are they all named after flowers? I just got that. That's why we have Sakura, the other girl, and Ayas. Yeah, they're all named after flowers, huh? How could they do that to the AIs? Oh, I guess whatever. You again, what is your problem? Why must you keep showing up and interfering? Ugh, maybe because you're just a walking bad guy cliche? Honestly, it's embarrassing. What's the plan this time? Get your ass kicked and run like the... Taconide? Third-rate villain you are, again? Went great last time. You know, you're so pathetic it's almost cute. No, really, I'm starting to get chills down my spine. Shut up, you miserable mewling worms. How dare you stand in my way? Fine then, if you're so eager to interfere, I'll take you on myself. I'm completely certain that my superior method of collecting resources is the most efficient approach I can't lose. Whoa, someone's full of himself. Fine, I came all this way, it'd be a shame to go back without accomplishing anything. So, let's crush this caster while we've got the resources to spare, and put Grow in our debt while we do it. I don't really get what's going on, but if we can get Saber on our side in the confusion, that'll make this worth it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm basically running on fumes here. If you're really going to do this, I'll be counting on you to do it. Hang on. Are you... Medusa? Is that you? What, so you know who I am too? I didn't even show you my mystic eyes yet. Oh well, I guess our true names were bound to come out eventually. Yes, that's right. I'm Medusa. But never mind me. Focus. And also... Oh gosh, I didn't realize how badly you are hurt. Hang on, I'll hit you right away. But I'm Saber's master. Oh, are you? Well, I know our positions make things more complicated, but your request was from one partition to another, so... I'll just try not to worry about the complicated stuff for now. You just lie on over there so I can treat you. Thank you. I'll use whatever strength I have left to keep my master safe. If you're going to heal us, then I'll protect you too, Repair Master. Just remember, offense is your job. I'll never trust you no matter how hard you try, but if you really did come to help, I hope you can. Come on, Saber, be nice. No more talking. Right now, I need you to just stay still. Oh, sorry. Oh, you're already looking much more shapely than the last time I saw you, assassin. How fitting for a beautiful bride. Beautiful? Yes. Bride? Definitely not. What do you say? Want to take a dive over the edge and into depravity? Then you are indeed qualified to entertain me. Now come, be my bride. Allow me to explain. I must go, but I will leave this key for you. This little trap will test your love and loyalty. Now prepare yourselves, wicked ones. Taboos you'll wish you had never witnessed will soon pour from my secret room. Bro, this guy keeps talking about his secret room. Like, relax, broski. I don't want to see your goddamn room. I don't know if there's gonna be a boss battle, but fuck it. Uh-oh.
花嫁よ見たな漏れているのだな
Invincible, huh? Oh, I forgot my Mystico was different. Fuck it, we ball, I guess.
NSS もちろんお望みのままに。異論はあり、ひと夏の戯れであれば異論はありません。リングクラブ。
I don't think it's gonna do a ton of damage on neutral though. After I change the sound settings.
気に入りました。私の手にすがりつきなさい。肉体は徳よ。魂この水へ。サマークールドゾーン。リングバラス。死ね。私の望むところです。
漏れているようだなそれでこそ我が妻いけない漏れているようだな
So he summons dudes every time, okay?
失礼。視線聞き届けましょう。消えなさい。てか。よく見る。
Oh my god, it didn't kill. Fuck, I'm gonna lose all my buffs. God damn it. Okay. We'll try these settings, see if it's any better. Okay. This is gonna end after first break anyway. You just get damage down against females. Oh, decrease charm resistance. I guess in case you brought Kama for some fucking reason. That was good, Helen. Oh, he must be evil, so that's why Morgan did more damage. Or do they both apply defense down? That's kind of funny. I think this should kill.
私の手にすがりつきなさい。肉体は溶けよう。魂はこの水へ。サマークールドスマン。おてんばだな。
償い。鍵を開けた罪を償え。
Ew. Oh, not more of them. What the fuck?
普段は当然すぎて何も感じませんが、喝采も悪くはありませんね。
My god, look at how much bond we got. Damn, that was crazy bond. Well, oh my god, I'm almost like up again. I really hope that just means we're done with this guy. Whew. How's that? I think I'm okay now, thank you. You saved my life. Hey, don't push yourself. All I've done is patch you up enough to stop you from shutting down entirely. I could work on your AI parts, but I couldn't do anything for your master parts. I'm afraid there may still be some lingering damage. You really should have a proper diagnostic run later, once things have calmed down. Thank you, but just being able to move is enough for me. Now, never mind me, please, I'm begging you, just focus on treating the other injured AIs. I really don't think just being able to move is enough, but under the circumstances, okay, I understand. Please make sure you come to repair for that exam when you can, okay? Physicals are important. So you're okay. That's a relief. All thanks to her. What's the situation now, Saber? Looks like they're just managing a barely competent job. I can't say I'm particularly happy about that. Wait, my voice is echoey now? Yo, how's it going, Flint? Am I still echoing or no? Good. Yeah, we had far more power stored up than you did. You got a bigger stack of resources, sure, but you know what they say, it's not the size that counts. Fine now, okay? It's how you use it. Guess we're just better about knowing when to hold back and when to let loose. Doesn't matter how much money you have to spend if all you do with it is hire a bunch of weaklings. Any true warrior knows how and when to conserve his energy. Then there's no truer, greater warrior than me. Well, this goes without saying. Hey, who said I'm only good at slacking off? You might be right, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. I must have enjoyed my battle with Saber a little too much. It seems it's possibly to have too many beautiful wives to choose. It seems it's possible to have too many beautiful wives to choose from. Now I see. Shion, see what? For some time now, I have thought something was off. Thanks to this no-holds-barred battle, I'm now certain of it. That is not Jules de Rais. Huh? What do you mean? Just look at him. That is just a trick our eyes are playing because he both looks similar and uses similar familiars to Jill's. But no French marshal will conduct himself like this, nor so openly admit his obsession with the screams of women. Is that not just what love looks like to him? It certainly was for the one back in Chaldea. Further, his repetition of bride, room, and key all help pinpoint what is going on. These are the hallmarks of a deranged serial killer who kept a magical key to a secret room and would kill his brides whenever one looked inside. I know this story well enough to be sure of his identity, though not because I consciously decided to recall it. It only happened to occupy a handful of kilobytes worth of the storage I still retain in my mind. I think you might know what that story is too, Seth. You mean... Yes, I do. Bluebeard? A monstrous character from a folktale written by the 17th century poet Charles Perrault, said to be modeled after Marshal Gilles de Rais. That is most likely Castor's true name. Really? I can confirm this by asking only one question. Castor, what do you think of Jeanne d'Arc? Who's that? This fucker. Just as I calculated, their spirit origins are so similar that there must be some overlap. I believe that is why their familiars and their forbidden rooms were linked together, and why a key that opens the door to a room filled with terrifying monsters became his noble phantasm. To put it another way, he is like an alter ego made up of only of the aspects of Gilles de Rais associated with Bluebeard. Shut up, enough of your irritating chatter. So what if you know his true name? I am superior, I cannot lose, failure is not an option. Castor, it's time to use that trump card. Oh, I see, but are you sure, Master? That's... So, suffering such a humiliation as this is almost as unthinkable as slinking away in defeat. And above all, I'll be damned if I run away yet again. I have an ideal I'm striving for, that's why I'm here. Why would a mage hesitate even for a second to use what is inarguably the right method? In fact, if I don't do this now, I have no right to fight for that ideal at all. I've had enough of these dim-witted AIs, this world that refuses to recognize my talent, and all the other mages who insist on trying to stop me from reaching the root. My name is Makiri Zolgin. Carve it into your mind before you die a miserable death. Makiri Zolgin? Wait, who the fuck is that guy? What? Who was that from? That name sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Now, bear witness to the noble phantasm I, built from AI, have created with my unparalleled mind. Do it, Castor. Swear by your accursed true name that you'll kill them all. Who am I? Despite my money, I am no great marshal. Despite my faith, I am no zealot. Despite my sword, I am no knight. I am but a monster who murdered his own wives over and over again. I'm a nameless serial killer hiding in a small secret room with a magical key. I am Bluebeard. Wow, Oda's really getting lost for names now. Holy shit, whoa, what the fuck? He's different. Oh ho, oh ho, my little key opens the lock to an even more forbidden door. I fear no dragoon or royal guard. Hear me, wives 7 and 8. Hear me, all my future brides. Come, give me the ecstasy of killing you in that very room. Monka. Monkers. It's like pork. Yo, how's it going, Weebless? This quest will continue even if you are defeated. No battle drops will be available whether you win or are defeated. Let's see, do I give Van Gogh? I don't know. I guess MP damage is kind of useless on her. How is Trace of Christmas still like the only good one we fucking have? Oh wait, no, you give her this one, I forgot. Oh, I shouldn't have used I'm not gonna use all the lanterns in time probably. Whatever they're called, teapots. Giant writhing fiend. Restore HP when attacked. Alright. Well, this looks like a problem. I like how you can see the grain in the background moving with the wind. It's so awkward because I don't have any how. Yikes, that's a lot of damage, okay. Are you talking about in Unlimited Blade Works, Weebless? First season of what? Unlimited Blade Works is Fate, yeah. I assume you're talking about the anime, right? Also, it's not the first season. He turns into it in the second season. But yes, it does look like that. I think that's kind of the point.
望まれることを望まれたように。何のために？運命ですから。
I don't. Fuck, what am I doing here? Maybe I shouldn't have used her skill. Shit.
それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。やっちゃうわよ。やっ。
Oh my god, he loves it 37k. God damn it, they both died.
ごめんなさい。はい、やりますもん。
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Fuck, I really need this 200% for the second bar, I think.
陽大神の
I
名
don't
に
think I can win now.
シビキューは北楽シモンの帝に開く。ウリの軍勢をやここに将来戦。いざやまい。守る。打ちかかり手はことびきましょう。天正運。気力連理。油断しよう。
Yo, I would have broken the second bar. But now I lose all my buff. What? You had a 3 turn it? Fuck. I could have done it. Whoa, what the hell is that? That is their trump card? It is too large. Absurdly large. Yeah, that's completely nuts. Unfortunately, that might also mean we're in a bit of trouble. Doesn't really matter how efficient we are with our energy against something like that. I think it's also fused with caster, so it's pretty unlikely I'll be able to drag it down into depravity. Okay, I know exactly what we should do next. Give up and run for it. Sakura, tell the AIs to get out of here as fast as they can. We can't do any more for them now. And when I say out of here, I mean get out of Grow itself if that's what it takes. That should be safer than staying here. Go on, tell them. But then... I'm a monster myself, so trust me when I say that thing only cares about eating even more than it already has. We can't beat it now. It would just eat us. Right now, we can only run away. If it destroys the facilities as well, then we were a necessary sacrifice. If any AIs try hiding inside, that thing will just eat them, along with the whole facility anyway. My point is, we all need to get out of here now. That doesn't mean we're abandoning Grow forever, but it doesn't mean... But if we don't go now, then it really will be lost. Come on, let's go. You. No. Yes, this is even better than I'd imagined. Who cares about fuel? There's plenty of food for the taking. I think I'll input the control routine now. They shouldn't be responding so slowly. So he's heading that way next. I guess he's developed a nose for Ronnie sources too. Well, no matter. It relied entirely more than I expected on the autopilot, but that's hardly a problem. Who cares about reduced mobility with all that power to spare? Go on, keep eating, keep growing. Oh, and if you run into another servant, go ahead and eat them too. They don't have a chance against you. No one can ever hope to defeat you. Mwahahahahaha. Can we stop now? We should be more than far enough. What is our current location? Let's see. Right around here. It's this point almost perfectly intersecting Grow, Keep, and Defend. You told the girl AIs to run over your intertype comms, right? Yes, I told them to run for their lives and get as far away as they could, and then they should forget about Grow for now. But they're not like the Type Ts, they can't move nearly as fast. Even if we manage to escape, a good number of them will still have to face that monster. As long as they all ran off in different directions, the enemy won't be able to go after all of them. We just have to believe that we did everything we could to minimize our losses. That AI's face kind of looks like Parvati's. A little unsettling. Yeah, I forgot about Parvati. Oh, I'm sorry, you saved our lives and I haven't thanked you yet. Please allow me to introduce myself properly. Well, Saber here named me Sakura. I'm her master, and Gross Prime AI. Thank you for saving us. Hey, like I said, I'm a repair AI and I wasn't about to ignore an official request for aid. I only sent that because I couldn't think of anything else to do. I didn't expect anyone to actually come. Why did you? Well, as you can see, I'm already working with this assassin and her masters. How can I put this? I guess I want to do the best I can in the Holy Grail War. But I don't think that means I need to sever all my relationships with the other AI. If anything, I'd prefer to strengthen them. So I suppose you could say I couldn't just ignore that call for help. Well, let me say it again then. Thank you for saving us. Never mind the thanks. We just did what anyone would. Now let me get a better look at you. Are you the one? No, I'm not sure. What's he doing? What do you think you're doing to Sakura? Get away from her now, or I'll kill you. You've got a great figure, but you're far too violent for my taste. No, you're not the one either. It looks like neither of you is the woman I'm destined for. I don't know what you're talking about. But don't think we owe you anything just because you came to our rescue. A Saber Medusa. She seems a little younger than the Rider one. That's fine, I can't speak for Berserker there, but having you owe us was never in my intention. Anyway, I'm having more repair AIs head this way as we speak. Don't worry about the damaged Grow girls. We'll take good care of them. But where's a good place to do that? Do we just have them all gather here? No, it all depends on where Castor, that giant monster, heads to next. If it starts heading this way, we'll need to run as quickly as we can. Hang on, attacking AIs in the defend area is prohibited, correct? In which case, we can simply move a little south from here into the central neutral area. That way, at least we will not have to worry about the AIs coming to further harm while we treat them. I agree. That's why I told the Grow girls to escape to the central area if they could. Oh yeah, okay then. Let's head there now and set up a field hospital in. Unfortunately, I can't recommend that. Who's there? You? Aren't you Defense Prime AI? Hi DX. What are you doing here? Then again, we're right next to Defense, so I guess it's no surprise you're nearby. Hold on, what did you mean by that? What is it you cannot recommend? Several things. I can't recommend that you gather a large group of Grow or Repair AIs. I especially can't recommend that you do so in Defend. Hold on, are you telling us that we can't evacuate to Defend? Why not? Doesn't Defend have a neutrality rule to let it function as a safe haven in emergency situations like this? I was sure that, just like the Church is a neutral zone for the Holy Grail War participants, Defend is supposed to be neutral for AIs. That is correct. It seems further elaboration will be necessary. At present, Defend's AI neutrality rule is not in effect. The enormous entity made from casters, familiars, the mass of those writhing creatures, has invaded Defend and is eating every Type D in sight. Ah. Yes, Howling. I also thought of that. Also, that's a pretty good eye weaveless for a non-Fate fan, or for someone who's not like a super Fate fan to realize that that looked like the Shinji monster. If ever I pause when I'm speaking, it's because I have little fucking thoughts like you said there, Howling, and I'm like, that's not how I'm supposed to say it. If I do this, okay. I need to really quickly check something in Pokemon Sleep. Um. Bro, my Espeon hasn't procced all day. Man. Please tell me my Magnezone proc. Okay, God. That. Oh, Gardevoir proc 2. Okay. How much do I need for this meal? So who can I bring in? I guess I can bring in. I'll just swap in Vikavolt. Okay. That should be good. Nice. Alright, and then I'm gonna go refill my water. And then we will continue. Can't even see it on this screen. Alright, give me 2 minutes, chat. I'll be right back. Okay. Got my water. Bro, are we ever gonna finish this thing? There's fucking 6 arrows here now? Holy shit. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna take fucking forever. Alright. Section 6. Greedy worship for eating. What? What do you mean? Exactly what I said. The neutrality rule is currently not being followed. We believe there's probably some manner of bug afflicting the Master of Caster, but that is Build's Prime AI's programming. Caster's massive writhing fiend has been devouring every nearby AI it can get its tentacles on around coordinates 1750. Type Gs that escaped from Grow, Type Ds from Defend who came to deal with it, other AIs who just happen to be in the area, all of them. We have an emergency on our hands. The central governing AI detected several servants gathered at these coordinates and so sent this unit here. So, Ronnie the 12 told you to come here, huh? Well, never mind that. What's the number of servants got to do with anything? The central governing AI has proposed a temporary ceasefire for the system Grail War. So Master and servant pairs can work together to eliminate Caster, who is believed to be rampaging out of control. So I'm calling for all servants present to assemble with their masters at the church. Saber, Berserker, Assassin, and Lancer. Got it. Huh? Lancer, when did you get here? We're at the edge of our territory, too. After we got our ingredients and left, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. I really wanted to just get to work on the ingredients and figure out how to best accentuate their flavors. I decided I should come back here just to be sure. Ooh, I think I smell another Indian god. Is that Vayu, the wind god? That's right. I'm Vayu's kid. While we're on the subject, my big bro's the son of Dharmaraj, and my younger brothers are the sons of Indra and the Ashvin twin gods. I knew it! It was you, Bhima! Hey, Duryodhana. Didn't expect to run into you here. Bhima, son of Vayu the wind god. Do you know what this means, Seth? So you're Arjuna's older brother. Hmm? You know Arjuna? Hell of a guy, isn't he? I'm proud to have him for a little brother. I'm sure he hasn't given you even the slightest bit of trouble, but I guess he might have made your life tougher sometimes by being a little too serious. Well, that's just the kind of guy he is. Don't pay him any heed. Ha 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 ha. Oh, sorry, I assumed you were both allies. You are, right? I mean, you wouldn't be alive right now if he considered you an enemy, so it just makes sense. One of the 5 Pandava brothers, Arjuna's older brother, and that is not all. According to legend, Bhima's strength was without equal, and his biggest rival was. Come on, Duryodhana, don't glare at me like that. This isn't the time or the place, right? What did you just say? Good point. I don't know what kind of history you have with Lancer there, Berserker. But right now, taking care of that monstrous caster and helping the eyes is much more important. So the governor wants us all to assemble at the church? Affirmative. I have also conveyed as much to Ryder, who is not currently present. This is an official administrative summons. Please comply to the fullest extent of your capabilities. When is Archer showing up? Fine with me. Let's go. Well, I guess it makes sense to attack that thing from as many angles as possible. Especially when spreading the work around means I can take it easy. I'll go to the church, but there's no way in hell I'm going with him. There's no telling when he might stab me in the back. I'd never do something so cowardly. Why, you've got a lot of nerve lying to our faces like that. Yeah, because I've never seen Berserker go red with anger before. I guess he really does hate Lancer. I have no intention of befriending any of you either. As long as we show up, it doesn't matter how we get to the church, right? So Sakura and I will go there on our own way. Right. I only ask that you all make your way there as quickly as possible. Tell them, not me. We'll probably be the first ones there. Whoa, she just scooped up her master in her arms and leapt away. I've got to head back and fetch my master too. Still, I'm a child of the god of wind. I might be bulky, that sure doesn't make me slow. Let's go. Hey, wait for me. This is unexpected. At least now we have had an opportunity to see who all the other servants are, though. Come on, let us head to the church while we continue to gather information. I have no idea, Oliver. I saw something about that, but I also saw something that it's like not totally true. No idea.
日本では梅雨前線が北上して太平洋高気圧が小さなことからコツコツと
Hell
です
yeah,
ね
free
一
stuff.
歩一歩着実に前進していきましょう。
Wait, complete 20? How are you supposed to do all this? If you beat it, do you just get everything? In part 1 or part 2? There's a part 2? Great. Well, someone's in a killing mood. You already knew Lancer, right? Is this about him? Shut up. Don't ask me about him. Of course I'm gonna ask. How else am I going to get you to talk to me? That servant could end up being our enemy in this Holy Grail war, right? Obviously I want to know about him. If you're not willing to speak up yourself, we can tell Ayus all the information we have about him instead. Should any of that information turn out to be inaccurate or unflattering to you, well, I suppose you will just have to live with that. What? Wait, don't do that. You're obviously just going to spout some baseless lies that make it seem like I'm the bad guy, or that what happened was all my fault or something. But fine, I guess I can tell you a little bit about what went down. First thing to know is that the 5 Pandava brothers were the sworn enemies of the 100 Princes, my family. But since we were all from the same kingdom, we all studied under the same martial arts master. Okay, so how did you end up becoming enemies? Why do you hate them so much? It largely comes down to disagreement over the matter of succession. Each side insisted they were the rightful heirs to... Hey, shut it. There were plenty of reasons for the fallout. Ultimately, though, it happened because they were a bunch of delusional bastards who don't know their place. The end. I can't help but feel there's a lot more to the story than you're letting on. Yeah, well, you're wrong. They were always like that. That's why my brothers and I were constantly fighting with them. And Bhima was the worst of the lot. Ever since we were kids, he was always the biggest and strongest guy around. Gods, I hated them. The only way I could fight back was by relying on my wits, so I drugged him, tied him up, and threw him into the Ganges? Ugh. But then, not only does the guy survive, he ends up in an underground world where a Serpent King gives him an Amrita elixir. He comes back stronger than ever. Wait, that sounds like Gil. Do you believe the nerve on this guy? That is such crap. Let's see, there's also that game of dice we played where I took them for absolutely everything they had. I have to thank Uncle Sakuni for helping make sure that went smoothly. Oh, and one time, when I went out to the woods to point and laugh at those sad sacks who'd been banished and sent to live there, I ended up getting caught by the Gandharvas. Then I had to suffer the humiliation of having them come to my rescue. There, you see? Now it should be abundantly clear how irredeemably evil they are. Can you blame me for not wanting to talk about them? No, you can't. Well, I guess I can see how that must have been pretty rough. Especially for the other guys. There, are you satisfied? Then come on, we're almost to the church. Well, that was an abrupt end to the conversation. I suppose he really does not want to discuss the Great War. That's funny, Abra. I haven't seen that yet. I kind of get where he's coming from. Yes, from Duryodhana's perspective, Bhima is an especially loathsome rival. Little wonder that Duryo is not eager to revisit how he died in a duel with him. Just dropping that right at the end. Oh, are we the last to arrive? Sorry it took us so long, but we had a lot of distance to cover. You're all here, then let's begin. Good day, everyone. It's Zoidberg. It's good to see you all here again. As the AI Holy Grail Wars Overseer, I usually only meet with the participants in serious, unexpected situations. Unfortunately, we find ourselves in the middle of exactly such a situation now. I'd rather have stayed home if Lancer had let me. Oh, that's Lancer's master. I think Saber's master said her name is Sarahera. Not that I care. Something seems off. I do not know what. What could it be? I believe Defense Prime AI has already told you what is occurring. Through a combination of his noble phantasm and his master's structural support program, Caster has become an enormous abomination. The abomination in question is a massive writhing fiend composed of his familiars who does nothing but devour every AI in sight. It is completely ignoring Defen's neutrality rule, which leads me to believe it is rampaging out of control. It's not clear how much sway its master's will has over its actions at present, but since this master is either unable or unwilling to stop it, our only choice is to punish him for this infraction. I'm declaring them both hazards, which must be eliminated from the system, Grail War, to proceed as planned. Kinda late for that, isn't it? They've been running around butchering AIs all this time and you haven't done anything so far. Managing AIs is a key part of this Holy Grail War. I was willing to tolerate their tactics as long as they did not affect the world itself, but I can hardly ignore the rampant destruction in what is meant to be a neutral area. Suffice to say, they have crossed the line. Okay, so why do we have to clean up their mess? This isn't our fault. The fact is, only servants like yourselves are strong enough to stop another servant. One could say this world's entire monument supply currently revolves around you. Putting such spec-based reasons aside, I do understand why you would question your need to assist. So as the System Grail Wars Overseer, I'm prepared to offer a substantial reward for this operation. Oh, what reward? I'm willing to share the spare command spells I have access to as the Overseer. I'm sure this goes without saying, but these command spells consist of highly compressed monument that has been customized for each master taking part in the System Grail War. All this is to say that they will be very useful for you in future battles. Ooh, that does sound good. Does that mean you're going to give them to everyone here who agrees to take part in this operation? No, that may give an unfair advantage to anyone who fails to meaningfully contribute in this battle. It may be difficult to be completely fair about distributing the rewards, but I'll have the Defend AIs observe and record as best they are able. So if one servant manages to accomplish something major on their own, they will get a reward. And if you decide to form a team and work together, that whole team will be rewarded. These kinds of decisions are part and parcel of a Holy Grail War. Well, I don't think that's an opponent any of us can defeat alone, so I say we all work together. I second that. I agree. There must still be lots of gray eyes in that area. I can't abandon them to die. Not me. I'm staying out of this. What? I've given it some thought, but there's something else I need to focus on at the moment. If you're all working together already, and you don't need my help, I'm sure you'll manage on your own. You dragged me all this way against my will and you're not even going to help? They asked all of us to show up, so I did. But that doesn't mean I have to do everything else they say. There's no penalty for not going along with this, right? No, there isn't. While I'm asking all of you for help, this is merely a request, not a demand. And it should be fine, we just won't get any goodies ourselves. And since we're the only ones here getting to eat really delicious meals, I'd say that makes us even. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it does kind of make... It kind of does, but... Well, I guess we'd probably just be in the way if we didn't really want to be there anyway, so... It's okay, Sarajero. Everyone is somewhere they belong, right? And we should be fine with everyone else agreeing to help. I can't wait to see what kinds of yummy dishes Lancer comes up with. Once it's all over, I really hope you'll let me come and see what he did with my materials. Sure. Wow, I didn't see that come. It's a shame we could not get everyone to agree to help, but it's alright. I knew this was a possible outcome. Now then, let me go over the information I think you'll need to resolve this problem. I believe that Caster's colossal writhing fiend is following an algorithm that constantly directs it to the most easily available source of Ronnie. There are many AIs in its vicinity, it will go to them. If not, it will go to the closest location where it thinks it can find more. If two or more equally viable candidates exist, it will go where the Ronnie concentration is the densest. It is currently located near North Defend coordinates 10-14, and since appearing in Grow, it has consistently moved south. Its current trajectory puts it in a path to Central Defend. It may even be headed towards this very church. Comparing the density data for Type Gs and Ds, the most likely reason it came to Defend from Grow is that Defense Type Ds didn't run away, which put Defense population density above Grow's. This isn't your fault, Sakura. Defense just as much to blame for not handling that thing. More importantly, did you say it's heading for this church?
Caster is a piece of shit.
True. If Caster is able to detect Ronnie quantities, then it's possible he may be after the spare command spells I was planning to give to you. And that's in addition to the base Ronnie being kept in this church, which is used to run the system itself. In fact, he's currently slave to his algorithm. It's probably just a matter of time until he finds his way here. Meaning you have a pretty clear idea of where that thing's going. And it's obvious what you need to do then. Well then, Ryder and I are gonna bounce too. Huh? You're not gonna fight with us? Nope, I don't see that in our future. You want to do this, you go right ahead. Well, I'll see you around. Let's go, Ryder. Some sense of teamwork these guys have. Damn it, so much for taking it easy on this one. Does this mean it's just the three of us then? This makes no sense. Something's definitely not right here. The Bima I know would never put anything above fighting. So does that mean that isn't actually Bima? Hey, we're still talking here, Berserker. I don't know why, but it looks like we're going to have to fight that thing with just three servants. So we need to come up with a plan. Now that we know the enemy's route, the most reasonable course of action would be to set up an ambush. However, our opponent is almost certainly much stronger now than he was when we fought him. So ideally we should have something of our own that also gives us an edge we lacked before. The question is, what could that something be? Since it's an official request you were making in your capacity as Overseer, Ronnie the 12th, should you not also be offering some kind of official assistance to help us complete this request? Very well. I will provide you all with some Ronnie before your battle, to be doled out at my discretion. Good. So unlike last time, we will have more resources to work with, and the locational advantage to anticipate the enemy. And that is not all. We will also have you on our side this time, Saber. Do you want me to work? Isn't that why you're still here? Please, Saber, I'm asking you to. I guess things have changed since I fought him in Grow. There are no Type Gs around here to worry about, and no facilities I need to be careful with either. Having more Ronnie to work with this time should mean I can fight at full strength if I want to. But to be honest, I don't want you people seeing me fight at full strength. Otherwise, we'd be showing our hand. You do get that, right, Sakura? I do, but I don't think we have a choice. We can't very well go back to Grow until we do something about Caster. That's all I want. I want to go back to the place I love and work peacefully alongside the other type Gs like always. Fine, I'll do it. But if I'm going to go all out, then you people had better pull your weight too. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with their jacket. No slacking off like the ones who turned tail and ran. Honestly, I'd rather slack off too, but I guess that's just not realistic. Especially when our chief slacker, Mr. Berserker here, seems to have his head in the clouds. Someone's got to light a fire under his ass to make sure he pulls his weight. I can help with that. If your fire burns his ass, I'll just fix it up good as new. But do you really think we can win, Saber? I can't say for sure until we try. But if we don't have to worry about collateral damage as much, then yeah, I think we can. From there, it'll just come down to which of us is the more destructive monster. That thing, or me. Oh, I guess we choose before battle, okay? Ew. Its advance is relentless. It continues ever onward, driven only by its simple-minded, hedonistic desires. The desire to feed. The desire to dominate weaker creatures, to tear them to shreds, to end them utterly. The dawning of fear, the wish to flee, and the crushing realization of that wish's denial. The realization of the inevitability of what is to come. Their tantalizing screams. Have I ever feasted upon such things myself? I haven't, have I? It's the same. The same as that red room, decorated with my foolish brides. The same color, the same smell, the same screams, the same taste. I no longer need to wait for my sacrificial brides to come to me. I can go and collect them myself. Yes, this body can tell. This skin can smell it. I see, yes, that's right. Now I have become the very taboo pouring from my room. I am the forbidden room. Don't look. Whatever you do, don't look inside. But I'll leave the key right here. Don't go in. Whatever you do, don't go inside. But I'll leave the key right here. Because if you do, my beloved wife, even I don't know what I might do. But now you're seeing it. You're seeing me, the room, your eyes filled with terror. And that means you may as well be inside the room right now. Where are my next wives? Where are the wives I entrusted with my magical key? Who am I? I know who I am, of course I do. I exist to understand all things. That is the ideal I am meant to strive for and achieve. The principles of this world, the beginning and end of everything, the absolute laws that govern all things. The root. So of course I understand who I am. I'm the prime AI of Build, the master of caster, Makiri Zolgan, an elite mage. I'm the greatest heir to ever inherit the Makiri name and the last of the pure bloods. I'm so perfect in every regard that there's no way I could possibly fail. I don't know what that means, but I do understand that it is who I am. So. Ah ha ha ha! Yes, yes, that's it. The elation having figured out a way to make Caster's noble phantasm invincible, courses through me. The relief at having proven how exceptional I truly am rattles my lungs like laughter. All the while, some part of me deep in my chest seems to strain against its mismatched surroundings. Is this justice? Oh, you're so stupid. No. No, it isn't. In fact, I'll go further. The question itself is faulty. Justice is found only in victory, in achieving your ideals. He was born that kind of mage. That's why he acted the way he did. Yes, that's right. I must realize my ideals. To do that, I must abandon certain things. Some feelings I must grind into dust. If there was a fatal flaw in the structural design of the mage standing here now, it was that he underestimated the importance of durability. Having been forced, supposedly exceptional as he is, into retreat because of a simple numbers advantage ate at him. So he turned to his trump card to wipe away the stain of failure and prove himself, even if doing so meant giving up any semblance of control. It worked, far better than he expected, and upon realizing how completely his creation had escaped his reach, a part of him telling him how he should be spilled out, smashing through the flimsy restraints meant to keep things in their place. Aha. Ha ha ha. And so before he knew it, what humane aspects of his personality might have remained had things gone differently were completely lost. And all that remained was a pure mage lost in his ostensibly rational pursuit of ideals. Yes, that's right. Rules, neutral zones, why should I be concerned with such wretched trivialities? Just look at this power, the power to consume anything and everything. I'm superior to all things in existence. I am all but guaranteed to become this world's next ruler. If this is the only most expedient path to achieving my ideals, then what problem could there possibly be in my devouring every last one of the old world's obsolete machines? Everyone knows what happens to products that aren't built with durability in mind. They end up broken. Let us go over the plan one last time. Maybe a simple thing, but that is exactly why we need to make absolutely sure we're all on the same page. You said it. The enemy caster's massive writhing fiend form continues its advance south at a pace that is 97% in line with my calculations. This is due to the unfortunate AI casualties that were unable to escape despite taking optimal measures, and the efforts of the defend AIs who gave their lives in service to their duty. No, now's not the time to mourn their losses. Right now we need to do the best we can to stop that thing so it doesn't hurt anyone else. Exactly. Our ultimate objective is to eliminate the colossal, writhing fiend with which Caster has assimilated, while we do also need to deal with the small and medium-sized fiends in its vicinity. They are Caster's familiars and so should disappear once we defeat him, so we do not need to worry about killing all of them. The important thing is to dispose of the smaller ones in front of the colossal fiend, thereby stopping its advance. Since it is capable of sensing Roniment, it should also detect servants since they possess high quantities of high-density Roniment. So our job is to draw the colossal fiend's attention while eliminating the nearby smaller ones. And if possible, to whittle the colossal one down. Oh, come on, taking out the little guys? That's no job for a prince. Stop whining. Still, at least he seems to be feeling like his old self again. I never thought I'd be glad to see him being so selfish again. So, Berserker and I are pretty much just decoys, huh? I'm the god of love. I'm not much for the brawny stuff like smashing huge monsters with brute force or weakening them with sheer destructive power, but I guess this is our only chance. Are you sure you can handle the brawny stuff? Like you said, this is our only choice. If there was anyone else here who could do it instead, I'd happily let them. I don't think there is, no. I'm also guessing just tearing off a tentacle or two won't be enough to stop that giant monster. The only way to do it is probably to destroy its heart, to kill the caster at its core. Yeah, you gotta kill the titan where the little pot is on the back. The problem there is, we don't know where in that massive body caster could be. No, we do not. I am doing my best to pinpoint him, but I have yet I've not yet found a clear answer. Sakura, the prime AI of Grow. He seems to be largely non-aggressive, just like Ayus. But it also seems like she technically has what it takes to be a competent master. If Saber were to use her full strength, oh, then you'd be able to figure out that damn caster's whereabouts? No, I'd slice the thing to ribbons, turn all the pieces into stone, and hopefully one of those stone ribbons would be the right one. I see. That's a lot more brute force than I was expecting. Alright, got it. I'm not cut out for that kind of unseemly hard work, so I'll let you handle that part. What if we tried going after his master instead? Sounds good, Albert. I mean, cutting off Pastor's main supply of Ronumen at the source? That would certainly be one way to resolve this situation. Unfortunately, the problem with that approach is that the monster is essentially acting on its own now. So while I am sure its master is staying as close as necessary, I cannot be sure where we will find him. We cannot be sure that we will find him nearby. It is safe to assume Caster's master is aware of this vulnerability and is therefore doing everything he can to hide. I'm therefore forced to conclude that it is not realistic to search for him in our limited window of opportunity. I don't know why, but just seeing that master kind of pissed me off. I would have been happy to win by killing him. But if that's not possible, then we'll just have to do something about his monster. By the way, would you two mind standing next to each other for a moment? Oh my god. Weird. They seem similar, yet completely different. Oh well, it's not that important. Never mind. Anyway, we're good now, right? I'll be waiting somewhere I can easily make my first move. I will attack as soon as I see an opening, so just follow my lead when I get moving. Oh, Saber. I'm sorry about her, everyone. Anyway, I guess I better get going too. Oh, hang on a second. How are your injuries? The ones I treated before? I never treated a master before, so I'm curious how it worked. I feel completely fine now, thank you. Here, see? Just look how much energy I have to spare now. Oh. Really? Well, that's good to hear. But let me know if you need anything else. I will. Okay, everyone. Good luck. Here it comes. I'm doing my best to predict its next move in real time, using thought acceleration, but there may still be situations I cannot anticipate. In those cases, I can only ask that you do your best to play it by ear. Yeah, we know. But I wish you'd focus on predicting exactly those kind of unforeseen situations. Alright everyone, let's do this. I knew, it's just not right for me to be working cleanup duty like a common foot soldier. I'm the kind of guy who should be leading the charge against the enemy general. How did it come to this? I don't see how any of this will help me get what I want. Quit whining already. Okay, everyone, I swear by all of repair that I'll heal you right away if you get hurt. But I'd much rather none of you get hurt in the first place, so please be careful. Interesting. Lost spell boss behavior. NP gain, hell yeah. No, I was never a GTA player.
イノベーション始めますはい NSS サービスですもち完全敗北よろしくね華麗に決めようかよーしそれ気になった視線はそのまま
Never had an Xbox or PlayStation really.
気に入りました私の手にすがりつきなさい光は溶けよう魂この水サマークールドゼ愛らしいウサギに狩られる気分はどうですか盗作的で癖になるでしょ
Damn, 4,300. Crazy. Oh, 5 AP, this must be light. Where should we put this, Chief? Over there in a hurry. I hate wasting time. You don't have to tell a speedster twice. We'll have it done in no time. Vroom. Now, this should go here and... that's it. All coming together. No, wait. A spell like this would work better this way. I'll make some minor adjustments. Gotta keep things running as efficiently as possible. What is it you're seeing, Master? Oh, curious? No, I'm merely your sword. I have no doubts or questions of my own. Forget it, I shouldn't have asked. Please disregard what I said. I do not have the capacity to see things as you do, Master. And I certainly do not have the capacity to see things more clearly than you. You know, I've been wondering this for a while now, but are you actively trying to make yourself seem unexceptional? Not at all. There is neither anything exceptional nor unexceptional about it. I truly am just your blade, nothing more, nothing less. Is that so? Well, whatever. I'll go ahead and answer your question anyway. What I'm seeing here is the future. Though that's not to say I'm seeing the future itself. I'm just measuring and observing what it'll become. Oh, not so much as a from you that time, eh? For a general, you really are a lot like a sword, aren't you? I don't know if that's how you want me to see you, but oh well. Anyway, I don't know if you got all the nuances, but that's what I... What? But that's what it is I see. But just so there are no misunderstandings, I'll say this. I'm just doing what I want. I have no idea what the future will bring. Whether those other servants live or die is all up to them. Oh, back to boss. Comma, on your 4 o'clock. Oh, I could not give directions like that. Already dealt with. Gosh, we're really in sync today, aren't we? Now's my chance to cover myself in glory. Take this! Damn it, that thing's just too damn big. Even for a master of the club like me. Hey, you're stealing my thunder. Oh well, I figure you'd do something like that. And hey, now the enemy's focused entirely on you. Huh? Ah! Fall back. Alright, we've cleaned up a fair amount of little ones. We've got the big one's attention. So, anytime now. I wonder just how little Miss Resting Bitch Face is going to come through for us. We need big boob account. Dude, I'm trying my best, man. Okay, Sakura, I'm going. Get somewhere safe and wait for me. I'm your master. I'm going to watch you from right here. Also. Oh, here. I know the central governing AI already gave us some supplies, but I wanted to gift you some Rani Mint too. It's a little nest egg I've been saving up for a special occasion. Please take it. I think you'll need it. Okay. Thanks. Then I'll use this extra monument to change my spirit origin to something a little more suited for battle. Stand back. What the fuck? Wow, you look awesome. Huh? Did you just click your tongue? Much as I am loath to admit it, there's apparently a bit of Athena in here. What? Much as I am too loath to admit it, maybe that is why. Maybe that's why I started speaking more formally. Oh, she looks so cool. I don't mind either way. Just be yourself. I do not think I mind either way either. But for the time being, I will keep to the formality. I am your servant, after all, as I have just made abundantly clear. And yet, I am also still me, still fundamentally the same person. Yes, I know. Now, if you'll excuse me... Okay, see you later, Saber, and please, be careful. Huh? What was that? No, never mind that. Right now I need to focus on her battle. Good luck, Saber. Those things on its head. Trisore? A thing born from my blood, bearing a golden sword. It went on to father countless hideous monsters. And so it is through this sword that I connect my own demonic self, the lineage of all monsters. Now go, my monsters. Carry your prey with your teeth, rend it with your claws, toy with it if you so wish. And once you've ripped it to tiny shreds, my eyes will finish the job. Are you Team Visor or no Visor? I think I'm Team Visor. What's going on? Bro, we ain't winning this fight. I wonder if doing a quick chain isn't the best. I don't know. Maybe I should have done a third chain. Or whatever other chain. Yeah, we did damage, all right. We certainly tickled his fucking ball sack, I can tell you that much. It was a pretty cool extra attack. But like she summoned a bunch of whips. But we're still going? What's happening? I actually don't even know how good of a servant she is.
目覚めなさい。いいでしょう。そうですか。
Hard to think about single target servants.
我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ。
Her NPD doesn't seem that good, but maybe with Scott it's better.
我が魔眼にて汝を祝福する。クリューサーオール。
Petrify is pretty
ケル
nice.
ベラ。こうしてあげます。スキュラの餌になりなさい。
Okay, it was just survival turn. The Prime AI of Defend gazed off into the distance as she went over her duties in her mind. She was here now to fulfill those very duties. Duty. There was a chance the monster in the distance could reach their location, or that a stray projectile might strike nearby. What would she do then? What else? She would protect her leader even at the cost of her own life. That is simply who she was. Yeah, I mean, she has a decent amount of charge and stun potential, so... I mean, Scotty does make your crits hit pretty hard. How are things going? The real battle has only just begun. The enemy's advance has halted, at least for now. Could you not have determined that on your own, without coming outside to consult? I was in the mood. Whatever happens, it will have a profound effect on the Holy Grail War. Perhaps we could say is the first step in the Grail War. Either way, when watching the stars move, it's best to step outside and look up at the sky, even if that sky is false. Incomprehensible. From then on, the two remained silent as they studied the giant writhing mass off in the distance. And then... And then what? Alright, I assume this is gonna be the boss battle. Give me 1 second really quickly. I'm gonna hit the bathroom. Alrighty. I wasn't expecting this. As if that massive bulk wasn't bad enough. It regenerates too. Caster must be moving around inside that thing every time I attack. Is this supposed to be taking this long? Oh, crap, you're right. This isn't looking great. Could you back her up, please? How could I say no to such a cute such cute puppy dog eyes? Okay, I suppose I can help out a little. But if it goes well, I want you to give me a nice big reward in exchange, okay? Hey, quit slacking off, would you? Now that we've dealt with the little guys, I say we try going after that thing directly again. I swear, I don't know what you'd all do without me. Well, when they write about today in the history books, make sure you include this. The moment the plan failed and things were at their most dire, the great Dario swooped in to save the day. And thanks to him, everything worked out. Okay, I'll give it one more shot, and if things look hopeless, I'll run for it. Well, I felt like maybe I should praise him, but now that I see the look on his face, I'm not so sure. Should I use comma? I think I should use comma.
Just C20's Asu.
What did he just say? What? What did the TTS just say? Holy fuck, you can't say that. What? Yo, Howling, thank you so much for the 38 months. Can we get some hugs in chat for Howling? Really appreciate it so much, my guy. Welcome back to the pod. Always happy to have you. Bro, he can't say that. That's fucked. Yeah. What does the Abby one do again? Stars, eh? So I only have one comma card at the end of all of this? I know it's bad, but... Wow, she only broke with the crits. That's really bad. Oh my god, not terror, bro. Are you serious?
どうにかな私の知らぬ影の死、私が有する影の死、空に来た、ここへ来た、映像でスカイサンサーナカーマ、愛の矢という花が今三つ葉の天の先にだる。そう、なかなか私の怒りの恥、皆き神のあるところ、私の中でどうか
Oh
無
my god, we
限
hit the
に
charm again.
まどろんで。
800k? Oh, thank god. No! No, I needed her! Oh, we won. Okay. I was like, Kama didn't refund enough. Fuck. Wow, what a fucking Bane switch. Oh my god. Whew. Wait, I reached the max number of friends, really? That's crazy. I started adding people with Oberon. Oh, I wouldn't have added this guy. I started adding people with Oberon with T times. There's no way on my fucking friends list has Oberon with T times up. No, there's no point, Jay. It only shows you the active people anyway, so... I can't believe you're making me work so hard. Can you finish this thing off already? Were it so simple, I would. I think I have a chance to finish this now. These resources I'm working with won't last forever. I need a window to catch my breath. Come on. Come on. What? More Roniman for Sakura. Where did she get all of this? No, never mind that now. This is my chance. This will be a gamble, but if I cast my Mystic Eyes over an even larger range... No way, gamble? Gamble for a Soul Ring? Discard Soul Ring? I can petrify the entire area where Caster could be hiding. I see, the petrification is working. I know for sure that it's reaching Caster. Cut the crap, if that's true, why hasn't that thing fallen yet? Because it's so massive that even my Mystic Eyes petrification is taking a little time to work its way inward. At present, Caster is like a parasite, hiding within its host flesh. When the outer layer of flesh is petrified, he makes new flesh to hide himself in. Much like Russian Matryoshka dolls. He's creating more fiend flesh inside the petrifying fiend and using it as a shield. So then what do we do now? Even if we can figure out where Caster is, it's not going to matter if the petrification doesn't reach him. And how are we supposed to defeat him? My room is full of secrets, like the corpses of all my wives who sneered at me. The next wife who sees these corpses becomes a corpse herself, then by the next wife, and then the next. And so the cycle continues into infinity. There is no end of bloody wives to be found in that room, no end of taboos to be unleashed into the world. Then that means his noble phantasm included the concept of infinity and repetition right from the start. Wait, we didn't beat him? Oh, I guess this is what the last bar is for, huh? Wait, no battles. There's a whole bar left. What do you mean no battle? Bro, I don't care about Caster, man. Please, can we just kill him already and be done with this? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Who am I? There's no way I would know. I said caster, I meant caster master. I have an excellent memory. I can clearly recall past events with barely any effort. So I know there's no point in taking the time and energy to record them on a separate medium. I know that, but for some reason, looking over these records makes me feel at ease. It's a relief to look at external records, compare them to my own memories, and confirm that they're both the same. It's the one thing I do that kind of feels like a form of recreation. But no matter how many times I reread the beginning, I don't see anything that explains this feeling. There's nothing written about it anywhere, which means it must have been here inside me right from the start. Why? Why? Why do I always feel so incredibly guilty? Hey there, writing another diary entry? I know I said this before, but you AIs have a way to record data in your internal memory or something, right? But how come you go through the trouble of turning materials into pen and paper so you could write out your memories by hand? That's none of your business. I just feel like it. Haha, that's so. A nice simple answer works for me. Even cooking really just comes down to the feeling that good food is better than boring or bad food. If people only cared about filling up on nutrients, there's plenty of ways to do that without involving stoves and pots. On which note, the new dish I made with the materials we got from Grow is done. It's spiced perfectly and has rich depth of flavor. Oh god, not spice. Its fluidity makes it easy to eat and is packed with all kinds of different ingredients. Do you get it? This will go perfectly with the naan I made the other day. Pandava style curry. Now go on, eat up. But put that diary away first so it doesn't get stained. I really don't want any, but you're not going to let me go until I have some, are you? Yeah, here goes. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's good. Thanks. Just good? And your expression hasn't changed at all either. I know it came out well. If I'd served this to Yondishtara, Arjuna, Nakula, or Sahadeva, I'm positive they'd be smiling from ear to ear, but in your case, I'm sorry, I know you went to a lot of trouble to make this. Get the chick a fucking burger, man. Put the fries in the bag. It's not bad, really, but I don't know. It just feels like... I get it. You've got something weighing on your mind and there's not room for anything else, even my cooking. Right? Yeah, I think that is what it is. Hey, Lancer. What would you do if you were wrecked by guilt and you had no idea why? I don't know why I feel this way, I really don't, but I can tell it's coming from somewhere inside me. And it's why I'm scared to do, well, anything. I was so relieved when you said you were coming back here after what they told us at the church. This way, I don't have to do anything. Still, I really am the worst, aren't I? The other AIs and servants are out there fighting right now, and I'm just here feeling bad about being the only one not doing anything. Some of the guilt is coming from that. I swear I really am hopeless. I know I'm messed up, but I have no idea how I got like this or what it means. Master. I knew the diary was pointless, but maybe it wasn't completely useless. At least now I know that no matter how much I write in it, I won't find an answer. So I'm sorry, Lancer. You're trying to cheer me up with your cooking before you focus on winning the Holy Grail, right? Unfortunately, I don't think anything's going to work on me. I feel guilty all the time, and I don't think there's anything that can make it go away. So if you really want to win this, you should forget about me and... Damn, so I still haven't gotten through to you. Huh? What I mean is you were too preoccupied with those guys to focus on my food. And that means I didn't do enough prep. Yeah, I think I might have messed up there. So let's get that taken care of real quick and try again. Huh? I knew it. It's all about fundamentals. He who masters the fundamentals will be the victor. This war is all about resources, so of course the one who gathers the most with the greatest efficiency is going to win. And the one who figures out a system to directly convert those resources into power is all the more secure in that position. Even such simple truths eluded those fools, so how could they do anything but lose? I knew it. I, Nakiri Zolgan, am the one who's destined to achieve his ideals and reach the root. I've known guys like you. You're greedier and more envious than anyone, but you've got pride in spades. You don't ever want anyone seeing you lose, so you rely on everyone else to do your fighting for you as much as you can. Yeah, I'm used to finding guys like that, the sorts who hide at the margins of a fight. Usually I just rely on my instincts to actually find them, though. No, wait, maybe you don't deserve to be lumped in with him. It could have been a trick of the light, but I think I at least saw a glimmer of justice deep in your eyes, even if it was held back by reason. Of course, that was also at a distance before you went and pulled this nonsense. I guess bringing out the big guns unbalanced your mind. I get it. Handling heavy weapons isn't easy. You... cow... Who am I? I know I'm messed up, but I have no idea how I got like this or what it means. Yeah, maybe I'm no different. Honestly, I think I'm a little strange myself. Were I my true warrior self, I'd never have resorted to ambushing a weakling, especially over something that doesn't directly affect my allies. I surprise even myself here. But at the moment, I guess I am more of a cook than anything else. I'll do whatever prep work I have to, however much of a pain it might be. There's no fun in killing a weakling, but cooks can't be worrying about that kind of thing every time they put down a struggling fish. Thank God. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. I'm Makiri Zolgan, a proud noble mage. Mage? No, yes, I'm not. Oh, I see. I'm just a part of an artificial personality, which means... Damn it. Does this mean? Oh no. What? Curses. So there was another dragoon out there. Curse you, my craven, cowardly brother-in-law. Curse you. No, my rune's been sealed off at the source. No. We could have just killed the master the whole fucking time to save all this trouble. It's gone? What just happened? Both caster and the colossal writhing feed signals have completely disappeared. The most likely explanation is that something happened to his master. From the look of things, it is likely someone killed him. Who, though? My first guess would be either the Lancer or Rider who declined to participate in this operation, though I can not say whether this was a coincidence or their plan from the start. So, if only the master was killed, why did Caster disappear too? Something so large must have required a constant supply of mass amounts of Ronimon to function. Even after its supply was cut off, it tried to continue summoning additional smaller feed. As a result, all the Ronimon Caster was using to maintain his form was swallowed up in an instant by his own noble phantasm. That, at least, is my best guess as to what transpired. Although that is not the only possible explanation. Wait, that's it? You've got to be kidding me. After all this? This is how it ends? This is bullshit. How many times can you say this in a fucking... He said after all that. What does it matter as long as it's over? It is over now, right? We have confirmed that Caster's colossal writhing fiend has disappeared. Congratulations on a job well done. Woo! A special transmission from the governor. Gosh, that's neat. Indeed. Great job, Saber. You were amazing. I didn't do anything special. I only did what I had to. Alright, fine, whatever. If it's really over now, then hurry up and give us our reward. Well? A moment, please. I am considering. Confirming definitions, reviewing data, replaying records, substituting alternative situations, deliberating, comparing, searching for contradictions, no objections. Come to a conclusion. None of us are getting shit. The definitive factor in ending the situation was the cessation of function on the part of Caster's master. I therefore determined that the servant responsible for that cessation deserves the lion's share of credit, and will be awarding his master with an additional command spell. However, I am not completely heartless. I will send someone over with enough Roniment to compensate you for your energy expenses later as a consolation prize. That is all. I look forward to your future efforts and hope you will all participate enthusiastically in the next round. Goodbye. That's it? After all that hard work, all we get is a little Roniment? This is bullshit. It's a scam. I figured it would end up like this. Still, at least that monster is finally gone. Now, none of the AIs from Grow or anywhere else will have to worry about being eaten. We can go back to our regular peaceful Grow, the job we love doing so much. Really, what more could I ask for? True, there's nothing more important than peace. Well, peace can't fill your belly. Oh, I can't believe all my hard work was for nothing. I'll happily put in whatever effort it takes to get what I want. But I never put in effort for anything else. Ugh, how humiliating. Quit your whining already. Sure, it's a shame we didn't get that command spell, but at least we aren't going home empty-handed. I'm not happy about the circumstances that led to this, but the fact remains regardless. With that creature gone, the next thing we're going to see is a ton of damage, defend, grow, and other AIs coming to repair to have their injuries treated. And that means there's a huge opportunity for us to rake in the Roniment. This is no time to stand around complaining. Woo! I can't wait to start repairing. Wow, you're really fired up about this. Talk about a wild fiend chase. All that hard work and all we got was reimbursed for our expenses. I think there's a term for this kind of thing. Passion exploitation, was it? Passion? Huh? You know, in spite of everything, I really did do my best out there. Alright, I almost forgot. Good work out there, comma. Yes, that's it. That's the stuff. Now I feel like I just about broke even. Oh, did you want to pat my head too while you're at it? No? Comma's the best. It was an incredibly messy conclusion. As a result, the bird looking down on the world from above couldn't help but think that this made for a completely unsuitable first step of the war. In fact, it didn't even qualify as such. The situation itself only made that clear. There was someone who had been given a small bit of grace, a being with a will of his own, who continued to struggle for his life in the same way, or in the way that all living things do. A good noble always makes sure to have a gilded carriage at the ready. A secret carriage, of course, since I possess one. It must be so. Now to send it home. Although, how tragic. With no money to my name, what woman would ever want to marry a man like me? No, I was hoping he was gonna get away. Or I was hoping he was gonna die. I can't see anymore, but I can tell you're a servant. Who are you? Has the Reaper come to collect the fallen grain? Oh my god, there is an archer in the story. I knew there was gonna be. I was like, there has to be one of each class, right? Well, why haven't you finished me off yet? What's more, the servant's master wasn't even properly disposed of. Normally, the winner of a battle should be given the authority. That is the rule of the Holy Grail War. If the master isn't nearby, you can just remove their AI core and transplant it elsewhere. But Lancer was content to merely destroy that master's outer shell. He even left his command spell intact. In which case, this master should be given another chance. Yes, he overstepped, but right now things are far too stable. There are too many masters here who are not all that eager to engage in their own acts of aggression. We can't have that. We must have servants and masters fighting and killing one another. That is the power at the heart of the AEC method, the power that makes this world go round. Which is why I will now create a new master. Fortunately, the experimental format set for builds Prime AI allows for a certain degree of inventive freedom. So come forth, wicked AI master. Come forth, alter ego invented master. God damn it, so we have to fight again? Are you serious? I was gonna say everyone that's left is like not really ready to fight, so. Oh my god. I think that's a good spot to leave it off. Maybe a little early, but I think that's a really good spot. So yeah, I'm gonna have to let all these other missions go to waste or whatever.
障害物競争慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいもの受け取り忘れ
We
に
got through
は
half
ご
of
注
them.
意ください
That's
ね
pretty good.
先輩小さなことか
Oh my god. Okay. I'm kind of tired tonight, so I'm not too upset. Ending a little bit early, but yeah, maybe the story's gonna pick up a little bit here. I can only hope so. I'm glad that the Master of Caster is gone, but we'll have to see what happens with the rest of them. So hopefully we can continue this next week. Alright, I'm just gonna call it there. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I will see you all on Wednesday for some Dark Soulage. So hope to see you there. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks again, Howling, for the 38-month resub. Appreciate it as always. And I will catch you all on Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Have a good rest of the day, evening, wherever you're at. And I'll catch you all next one. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And as always,